everyone, and welcome to Yoka's Boka. I am Yoka, your night owl. So for today's journal with me, I have to do quite a bit of catching up, and since it's already May, we have to add a new journal tab, so really quickly, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and in the meantime, I'm gonna show you how I do it exactly. Starting with these label stickers that I got from the dollar store, all I do is I place a May sticker right on top of the sticky side of that label sticker. Once I'm happy with how it looks, I take my scissors and I cut off the excess of the label sticker, but I don't throw it away because, it could come in handy later, so I just go ahead and save it. And this is what it looks like once I'm done. I then place it and I try to make sure that May will show, and here is a view of all of my journal tabs. Doesn't that look kind of cool? It's kind of filling up already. Now that that's done, we can go ahead and move on to the journal pages. For this video, I wanted to try challenging myself, and for this challenge, I'm gonna need this paper pad by Recollections. I got this from Michael's with a coupon as always. This floral theme is super beautiful, and I've been so into florals lately that it's not even funny. After looking through all the papers, I decided to go with this one because I really like the gold accents in them and I thought it was pretty cute. I also decided to look through all my used paper and decided to bring this one back because I needed something to write my entry on and it kind of looked good together. I brought out this paper pad to use as a measuring tool because I don't want to deal with the ruler because I suck at measuring, so this is just an easy way to measure your papers if you don't feel like measuring at all. So I just go ahead and take my pencil and I just trace the notepad, and now I have a perfect box, and taking my dad's paper cutter, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this paper to size. I don't think I explained the challenge very well, but what I'm trying to do is, using the same supplies, I want to create different style of entries. So I hope this kind of inspires you to, look at your supplies in a different way and seeing how you can create different looks but with the same stuff. So it's gonna be really fun and I hope you will like it. Once I was done cutting up that one paper, it's time to cut up the other one. So I do the same thing and I take that notepad, I place it down and I trace it with my pencil, and now it's time to cut it. By the way, if you like all things planning, journaling, and especially if you're a night owl, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. We are so close to 200 night owls, I'm so excited. Now that I have my two pieces of paper, I can go ahead and start gluing that one paper that I'm gonna write on onto the journal spread? The journal spread. So taking my glue stick, I'm just gonna make sure that I don't miss any spots. And RIP little glue stick, you were well loved. A lot of the times, I like to leave a border around my designs, so that's what I'm going to be doing for this paper. I'm just making sure that there is a nice even border around all the sides. Taking that other piece of paper, I'm going to place it on top of that other paper that we just glued, and grabbing a washi tape that has these gold dots on them, I'm going to go ahead and place a strip of washi connecting those two papers together. Then I just flip that paper over and place the same washi strip on top of that paper as well. And now we just made a really cute secret entry. So this is perfect if you want to hide some of your journal entries, or if you just want to jazz up some of your journal spreads. Using that sticker sheet, I'm just going to decorate that paper just a little bit. Not too much, just enough. I felt like the stickers were the perfect color scheme and it matches the paper pretty well, so I thought it'd be nice. Now here is the challenge part of the video. Taking those two same pieces of paper, I have to come up with a different spread idea. I started with cutting one of the papers a bit smaller than what we originally started with, and then taking the other piece of paper, I'm gonna cut it the same size as the first paper. Now I have these two pieces of paper that I'm gonna go ahead and start gluing onto the journal spread. I'm going to glue the floral paper first, and then right on top of it, I'm going to lay that other piece of paper because I want to use that same piece of paper for writing my journal entry. So kind of the same thing as the other spread, however, it's just a different look. Taking that same washi tape, I'm going to cut 2 strips and placing it right on top of the papers. Doing this creates the effect that those papers are being held by the washi tape and nothing else. I felt like this spread would be perfect for these girl stickers that I got from Amazon, and I love using them because they're just so cute. Look at that. So I'm going for this girl that's holding this plant. Since the papers have plants on them, I figured this would be perfect because she's holding a plant. And then taking this Park Lane sticker book, I'm going to be using a lot of stickers from here, so you're going to see it in the other spreads as well. But I took this goose sticker and all these birds and flowers, and I just kind of, decorated it however I liked it. Once I was done decorating that page, I considered both of these pretty much done. So we have the secret entry side, and then on the other side you could see how I used the same things but differently. Time to move on to the other 2 spreads. I'm going to be using these 2 pieces of paper that clearly I already used. Taking my Happy Planner punch, I'm just going to go ahead and punch out 2 pieces of paper. Once I have my 2 pieces of paper, I'm going to start gluing these down onto my spread. I really like overlapping the papers because I think it looks really cute, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do just that. And I know it's the same thing as the recent spread that we just did, but I like it, so what can you do? If you have a lot of these types of papers, like scrap papers, this is a great way to use them up because it's just decoration. So keep that in mind in case you have a lot of pieces of paper. Just do this. It decorates your journal and you get rid of those scraps of paper. After I was done gluing down the pieces of paper, I took that same sticker sheet and using some stickers I decorated on top of the papers. Taking my plants and mushroom stickers that I got from Amazon, I'm going to choose 1 sticker and place it on the bottom of the spread. I decided to go with these really cute white flowers, and then right next to it I put a hedgehog. And these stickers are from the Park Lane sticker book. And if you're ever curious about what supplies I'm using, I always write it down in the description box below. But do be sure to comment if I miss something, and I'm sorry if I do. Moving on to the next page, I'm taking that same floral paper and placing it underneath the page. Then taking my pencil, I'm just tracing around it. Once I've traced it, I'm going to go ahead and cut the piece of paper. I decided to make the piece of paper a bit smaller, so I just eyeballed where I wanted to cut it and then just went for it. Ever since I started using my dad's paper cutter, it's been such a lifesaver. Before moving on, I took my eraser and erased some of those pencil markings so it wouldn't show to the final product. Then taking my glue stick, I only glued 3 sides of the paper. The paper. Don't judge me, it's hard to do a voiceover, especially for 10 minutes straight? No, we're at 9 minutes already, so you try talking for 9 minutes straight, it's hard. Okay, moving on. I have this bag of lace that is always sitting around, so why not use it for this time? I'm also going to be taking this school glue that I have and just spreading it along the edge of the paper. Then I just place my lace and taking my fingers, I'm kind of just patting down the lace with the glue, making sure that it mixes together. Once it's done drying, I went ahead and cut off the excess strips, and I kind of wish I kept that strip of lace right there. It could have acted as a bookmark, but oh well. Then I'm just gluing down the pieces that didn't glue well. And now we have a little pocket for a journal. So now taking the other piece of paper that we already used, I'm going to just cut off a bit of it, and I'm not really measuring it, I'm just trying to take a small bit of it. And this is going to act as my journal entry paper. So I went ahead and trimmed it down just a bit more so it would fit inside the folder pocket. I could have left the piece of paper just like that, but I decided to decorate it just a little bit. So taking a leaf sticker, I went ahead and placed it right in the middle. Then taking another strip of washi tape that has words on it, I placed it right on top of the leaf. And now it's kind of decorated, so it's not too empty. As for the back of the paper, I'm just going to leave it just like that because I'm going to write in it anyways. For my journal entries, I love using my Tombow Drawing Pen, and to make some words bold, I'm going to use this Artist Loft Watercolor dual tip marker that I got from Michaels. And we are done! So I hope you enjoyed this little challenge. I hope you got some ideas too of how to use some of the same supplies, but in different ways. And as for my secret entries, I will write in those later, off camera. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you all a little later.
Ooh, 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 ooh.